The bridge of the UES and Tempest Wrath hummed with controlled chaos as warnings flashed across every display. Commander Mia Chen stood at the tactical station, her dark eyes reflecting the crimson alert lights that bathed the command deck. Around her, the Hurricane-class battleship, humanity's most devastating weapon, trembled as alien plasma fire hammered against its shields. Shield integrity at 62%, reported Lieutenant Kevin Matthews from the engineering console, his fingers dancing across holographic controls. Port side taking heavy damage from the Kryvith destroyer formation. Mia's jaw tightened. For 3 months, the Kryvith Collective had dismissed Earth's warnings, pushing deeper into human territory, destroying colony after colony. They had laughed at humanity's diplomatic overtures, called them soft-skinned primitives, and continued their conquest. The Galactic Council had done nothing, as always watching from the sidelines as younger species fought for survival. Today, that would change. All hands, battle stations, Mia commanded, her voice cutting through the alarm klaxons. Kevin, divert auxiliary power to forward weapons. It's time they learned why we named this class after our planet's most destructive storms. Kevin's hands moved with practiced precision, rerouting power conduits through the massive vessel systems. The Hurricane class wasn't like other warships in the galaxy. While the Kryvith relied on overwhelming numbers and the Vraxian Empire favored technological superiority, humanity had built something different, something born from centuries of surviving Earth's harshest environments and deadliest conflicts. Ma'am, we're outnumbered 17-1, called out Ensign Park from sensors. 3 battle cruisers, 8 destroyers, and 6 frigates. They're moving to surround us. Mia allowed herself a cold smile. Let them. Con. Full stop. Cut main engines. The helmsman turned, confusion evident on his face, but obeyed. The Tempest Wrath shuddered as its massive drives went dark, leaving it apparently dead in space, a wounded prey animal waiting for the predators to close in. They're taking the bait, Kevin reported, watching his displays. Kryvith formation tightening. Estimate 30 seconds until they're in optimal range. Weapon status, Mia asked. Hurricane system fully charged, Kevin confirmed. Kinetic rail batteries at 100%. Missile tubes loaded with Hellstorm warheads. We're ready, Commander. Mia took a slow breath, thinking of the colonists on New Perth, on Ganymede Station. On every human settlement, the Kryvith had reduced to radioactive ash. She thought of the children who would never grow up, the families torn apart, the futures stolen. The Kryvith had called Humanity Weak. They were about to learn the difference between weakness and restraint. Engage Hurricane Protocol, she ordered quietly. Kevin's fingers flew across his console, throughout the massive battleship. Systems that had been dormant since its construction roared to life. The Hurricane class wasn't just a warship, it was a weapons platform that combined every lesson humanity had learned from thousands of years of warfare. From ancient naval battles to asteroid belt skirmishes, the ship's hull split open in dozens of places, revealing concealed weapon ports. Rotating turrets emerged from armored bays. The entire vessel transformed from a sleek warship into a bristling sphere of destruction. Hurricane system online, Kevin announced, all creeping into his professional tone despite himself. All weapons synchronized. This is what we built her for, Mia. The Kryvith fleet closed in, their formations perfect, their confidence absolute. They had destroyed human colonies with ease. This would be no different. They were wrong. Fire, Mia said. The Tempest Wrath unleashed hell. Kinetic rail cannons fired depleted uranium slugs at relativistic speeds, each round carrying the energy of a tactical nuclear weapon. Missile pods launched swarms of Hellstorm warheads that scattered into hundreds of submunitions, each seeking its own target. Pulse lasers cut through void and armor alike, while plasma torrents copied and improved from captured Kryvith technology melted through shield generators. But the true terror was the Hurricane system itself. Spinning graviton projectors created artificial gravity wells, yanking Kryvith ships out of formation and into each other. Reality itself seemed to bend around the human battleship as space-time manipulation, technology humanity's most closely guarded. Secret tore enemy vessels apart at the molecular level. First, Wave destroyed, Kevin reported, his voice shaking slightly. Kryveth battle cruiser, Pride of Kryvax breaking apart. Two destroyers colliding. They're in complete disarray. The Kryveth commander, Fleet Master Zeroth, had lived for 3 centuries and fought in 100 battles. He had never seen anything like this. The human ship didn't just fight, it dominated, turning space itself into a weapon. His fleet, which had seemed so overwhelming moments before, was being systematically dismantled. Retreat. All ships retreat. Zeroth screamed into his communicator, his 4 eyes wide with primal fear. But hurricanes don't let their prey escape so easily. Mia's voice was cold as stellar ice. Kevin, deploy pursuit drones. Nothing leaves this sector. The galaxy is watching. They need to see the whole message. Automated hunter-killer drones poured from launch tubes, chasing down fleeing Kryveth vessels. Each one carried enough firepower to cripple a frigate, and they moved with inhuman precision. Within minutes, the Kryveth fleet's 17 warships that had terrorized human space for months was reduced to expanding clouds of debris and frozen atmosphere. Only one ship remained, Fleet Master Zeroth's flagship. Deliberately crippled but intact, open a channel, Mia ordered. Broadband. I want every species in this sector to hear this. The view screen flickered to life, showing Zeroth's 4-eyed face twisted in shock and rage. Fleet Master Zeroth, Mia began, her voice carrying across the stars. For months, we asked for peace. We offered negotiations. We showed restraint. You called us weak. You destroyed our colonies. You killed our people. She leaned forward, her expression hardening. We are not weak. We are not primitives. We are humanity, and we survive hurricanes. We are the hurricane. She made a cutting gesture, and Kevin fired a single warning shot that vaporized a section of Zeroth's bridge, close enough to kill his tactical officer. Return to your collective, Mia continued. Tell them what happened here. Tell the Galactic Council. Tell everyone who will listen. Human space is now Forbidden's territory. Any hostile incursion will be met with total annihilation. We didn't start this war, but by God and Earth, we'll finish it. She closed the channel and turned to Kevin. Let him go. One ship. One witness. Sometimes the monster you let escape tells the best stories. As Zeroth's crippled flagship limped away into the darkness, Kevin pulled up damage reports on the Tempest Wrath. Minor hull breaches, some scorched armor, depleted ammunition stores, nothing critical. 1721, he said quietly, meeting Mia's eyes. And we didn't even need to move. Mia nodded, feeling the weight of command settle back onto her shoulders. They had won? Yes, they had made their point. But the cost of that victory would be measured in how the galaxy responded. Some species would respect strength, others would fear it. A few might see it as a challenge. Set course for Earth, she ordered. Best speed. And Kevin. Yes, Commander. Make sure every sensor recording from this battle gets uploaded to the Galactic Network. Raw footage, no editing. Let them see exactly what happens when you force a hurricane to make landfall, as the Tempest Wrath engaged its drives and vanished into faster-than-light travel, leaving behind only debris and a lesson written in fire and fury. One truth echoed across the galaxy. Humanity had been tested, and humanity had answered. The age of treating Earth as a minor player was over. The hurricane had been unleashed, and the galaxy would never forget.